several other things, and very recently they've asked me to work for female infanticide and this great problem that exists in India. It's just not fair to be presenting me in this manner.
But then it's great that you have an opportunity like today
yes,
to talk
absolutely.
to
So it's wonderful that I have this opportunity. And the moment I went onto the blog and explained this incident, there have been millions of messages saying, gosh, we never knew this. And even if you hadn't clarified, we would never have associated you with something so putrid. But all the same, I'm very happy that you have. So that's what I mean. If there is, through whatever reason, I'm not trying to blame the media, they have their own reasons for doing what they do. But if they have put across something which is going to mislead the people against me, against my character or the character of my family, then at least I have a vehicle.
So it's a vehicle to arbitrate in a sense,
yeah, sure.
isn't it?
Yes.
And, well, I do hope you do make some money out of this, because I think you're doing a great job.
Money is not really the issue, and I never realized that this could be monetized, but now that I know,
and you
I shall have a look at it. But
well, I don't think that's what you want to do anyway.
No, it's the most important thing is the ability to be able to communicate to everyone.
So, but essentially, are you using a BlackBerry, sitting on a plane and writing this as well, or your laptop?
No, I'm bad with these things.
You're not, because you're blogging.
I'm just about managing with the laptop, and I'm happy with that. My concern really is that I want to address everyone. That's an impossibility. In about 7 days, I have over 1,500 pages. If that's what it's called, is that my technical term? Okay,
yes.
Pages. And each
These
page,
are the web experts actually behind the cameras.
And each page has 25 messages, and each message is nothing less than 600 words, because they just pour
life
out
stories,
they just pour their
Some of them are
emotion.
heart-wrenching, actually.
Very, very. Some of them abusive and
but then you've got to monitor, right?
No, I have stopped that.
Oh.
Yeah, I have told the company that carries this that they must not moderate, because I would want to see and address even the worst critics, the worst language users, or the most abusive ones. I need to be able to talk to them, tell them, and I've appreciated the fact that they've removed all moderators.
Wow, what a Pandora's box! One of the things that kept coming up, I see, is people saying, "Could you write in Hindi?" But then I think there should be a translation facility.
No. That's my fault, because my computer still hasn't got the software to write Hindi. I will write in Hindi, because there are millions of people there who are admirers of my father's works, and I need to talk about them. I need to, I know that they're all conversant with his works, but it would be nice if I can just talk about it in my own personal capacity.
Do you ever reread anything you've written and wish that you hadn't done it?
All the time.
Really?
Yes. A, to know what I've said. B, to check again and again whether it can be questioned. C, to see if there are any mistakes. D, if there is reference to it, for which I need to be, whacked on the knuckles, then to accept it.
And you actually type this, you haven't got somebody... Excellent. In terms of the whole idea of media's merging now, so when you have a film, sometimes, you've always got a website, and a beautiful one Bhutnath has. I recommend that you go and explore it. Lovely sound effects too. Games, do you know anything about games?
Yes, we just launched one.
You have?
With this film.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we just launched one in Mumbai. So it's with zapak.com.
Right.
Which is a wing of the company that is putting up my blog.
Right.
It's through Reliance. And we've launched a game. And I really don't know how to play them. But, my grandson does, and I'm going to ask him. But apparently it's huge, and a lot of people get interested.
Absolutely, and it's a great medium for getting everybody involved as well, as long as it's friendly. A lot of people have asked, because we asked the listeners to send in questions, whether the IFAs will have an international film section. So just like the Oscars or the Golden Globes have a foreign film, will you be doing that at any point with the IFAs?
That's an interesting question and a good one.
That was for you.
When IFA was initially sort of put together, the idea really was to have another award ceremony outside Indian shores, give an opportunity to the people wherever we are holding this function to relate to Indian actors, Indian movies and so on. But as the years have gone by, we've noticed that a lot more is getting attached to IFA. there's the whole business forum, and there's the economic forum, um, um, various forums to discuss film and cinema, and directors coming together from different parts of the world. There are sporting events between the locals and the ones that come from Mumbai,
Yeah.
and so on and so forth, fashions shows and discussions. So it's actually become a very interesting weekend, and it isn't just related to another award. The idea really is to be having the ability to build bridges between two communities. So whether it is in London or South Africa or in Bangkok or in Russia or wherever, through this medium of Indian cinema, to be able to build bridges, which is a lot more of what I said just now about communities coming together rather than going apart, which has been the interesting thing. So yes, we initially set out only to acknowledge Indian cinema outside Indian shores, but we have a section which acknowledges Indians that may have done well internationally as well. So we've had Night Shyamalan, we've had Shekhar Kapoor, and we're now introducing gradually other regional cinema from India as well, because they all say, well, you know, Indian cinema is not just Hindi cinema.
Exactly.
And there are massive contributions and very impressive contributions from Tamil Nadu, from Karnataka, from Kerala, from Andhra Pradesh, from Gujarat, from Bihar, from Punjab, Bengal, and we need to acknowledge that as well. We have done so. We've Mohanlal, we've honoured him on one of our Mohanlal, the great actor from Kerala, and we want to do more of that. But yes, I think that I'm a member of the governing body, and I will want to bring this up. That I think it's time now that we started acknowledging international inputs as well. Because we were from India, because we were from third world, because we were always, you know, criticized for what we do, and our content wasn't acceptable to anyone, we were a little sort of
protective of that.
Not just protective, not wanting to think too big of ourselves, because we weren't accepted so well outside. And then suddenly to be saying, hey, we're going to be here recognizing international talent, that looked a little out of place.
But not now, maybe.
Not now.
Good.
Because I think that Indian cinema has broken that barrier as far as the Western world is concerned. The very things and the very issues that they were critical of are now looked at as a unique selling point, and they're getting appreciated. So we're happy that this is happening. And now that they're happy with us, we want to be happy with them. And hopefully we'll do something where we recognize international talent as well.
Rituparna Ghosh's The Last Layer was supposedly your first film totally in English.
Yeah.
I'm amazed that it was, and now I hope that that's opened the floodgates and you will do many more.
I hope so, yes.
Shantaram's coming up, isn't it?
Shantaram has disappeared from the horizon momentarily, I hope. Meera Nair had a problem with the writer's strike in Hollywood and had to put everything on the back burner. She said we're postponing it. I don't know anything about it. She hasn't got back, so I presume that it's still alive, because it would be another film in English for me.
And there's never been any reason why you haven't done films in English, presumably.
No, it's just that, you know, the offers haven't been there.
And I have to ask you about your voice, because it is an instrument for people. Do you have to look after it? Do you gargle, drink honey, or do anything to protect it?
Yeah, I just had some cookies before doing this one.
So that made it gravelly?
Yeah.
That could also...
I'm just kidding. No, nothing special. Just normal precautions. No ice, no funny drinks.
No funny... Do you drink? You don't drink?
No, I don't drink.
No. And you are vegetarian, is that right?
Yeah.
And have you always been vegetarian?
No, left about 30 years ago. I've left a lot of things, you know. It'll take you another program for me to describe it.
Okay, I do want to ask you though, because aging in the industry that we're all in, well, not so much me, I'm on the radio,